Who among you are not affected of this coronavirus pandemic? All of us are affected. We have mixed emotions when the government announced that we have to stay at home for the enhanced community quarantine due to this coronavirus pandemic. Yes, stay at home, not for the political reasons, but for our safety of ourselves, of our family, and our country. Protect yourself as we protect others, as we always hear from the experts. It is a simple phrase that we need to follow. So stay at home. We always wear masks, observe social distancing, always wash and sanitize hands, disinfect your surroundings. A lot of reminders that I've been hearing it from them. Do I still need to remind you of that? No, you're old enough. And so, coronavirus is an earth's healing. Based on research, the air we breathe is more cleaner than before. The less pollution that we have right now, the more that the environment heals. For me, it is a gift for all of us. While staying at home, grab this opportunity to sustain the clean and green environment. Let us segregate our garbage and dispose it properly. Yes, we love to cook for our family, but please do not just throw away the used cooking oil, but instead keep it properly, because used cooking oil can destroy the condition of our soil. We frequently use our TVs, radios, or any electronic devices that is powered by a battery. Do not throw away the used battery. Instead, keep it properly, because battery is a hazardous one that can kill your neighbor, that can kill you and your family. Let us also plant fruit trees together with our children and give them a piece of advice that fruit trees can help save our ozone layer in order for us not to feel very hot. It can also give us a clean and fresh oxygen. And most of all, we can harvest fruits together with your children's children. Let us also plant a bahay kubo or vegetable that we will not depend on buying vegetable at the market. We will just have a fresh one from our backyard. No backyard, no problem. If you have empty pots, empty bottles, empty gallons, you can do so. You may plant vegetable by using those. However, what is the current situation of ours? Nowadays, people need food and water. We are hungry and thirsty. Nagugutom at nauuhaw din ho tayo. And most of us are depending on our government's ayuda. I have seen a lot of people crying for a help. I am also happy seeing other people who's taking an initiative to give their personal support by giving, such as relief goods or some money. And I adore our frontliners. They're doing their job well with taking a risk by infecting this coronavirus. So, volunteers, supporters, frontliners. Maraming salamat po. God be with you and your family. The lessons I've learned during this coronavirus pandemic are: it is really important to save money while working to be used as an emergency fund. I have valued the essence of budgeting and controlling my day-to-day life's expenses. I've learned Jawaris Windows principles. Important but not urgent, urgent, unimportant. Take this saving tip as an example. I've been doing this since then. For instance, you are earning 10,000 pesos. My recommendation being just get 5% of your 10,000 pesos. That is 500 pesos. 500 times 12 months is 6,000 pesos. Now, 6,000 pesos is your emergency fund. So anytime, any emergency, just use it during the emergency like this coronavirus pandemic. Hindi ka na aasa pa sa iba because you have your own 6,000 pesos. Learn to value the essence of a family. That spending a quality time with them is very important rather than spending time in front of the computer, is spending time in cell phone games, spending time with your barkadas or friends. This is a perfect time to make a closure to all the disagreements and unsolved issues if you have with him. Just stay humble, say sorry to everything that you have done. Well, you're not gonna die if you will do so. Just imagine this. How can you stay in a place that is burning inside? Of course, you can't live with it. No one is wishing to live in hell. So just make it cool by staying happy, enjoying life with your loved ones, by sharing a budgeted food, a great story with your children. Guys, by doing that, you are making a great and unforgettable history. Why saving and budgeting are so important? If you have no savings, you will need to depend to our government support. Like waiting for food packs, and the worst scenario is waiting for the funds or the money. Well, in the government's releasing funds, there's a lot of processes. From the bosses to the staff, from each department. The result being is, you will get frustrated when it is to come, how much will be the ayuda that will come to you. No savings, gutom ka na, wala pa ang suporta, you're gonna die. With savings, kahit hindi na dumating ang ayuda ng gobyerno, you will still be kicking. Ikaw ay laging busog, hindi lamang ikaw, kundi pati na ang iyong pamilya. We have nothing to blame on this pandemic. We will just need to prepare ourselves to live independently. Do not depend to other people, because at the end of the day, it is a survival of the fittest. The whole story is all about you, how to survive. Therefore, after this coronavirus pandemic, everything will be back to normal. How difficult it is to save money, but please do so. This is not only for you. This is for your whole family. And maybe someday you will just think, if you have an extra, you can still help other people. You can still help your neighbors. But guys, the highlight of my message is everything will just move smoothly if we know how to surrender our weaknesses, our problems to Him, to our God. If you know how to praise Him, acknowledging all the gifts that He has given. There's a lot of gifts from this pandemic anyways. If you know how to reminisce and reflect to all of this. For me, this coronavirus is really just a call for us to return to God. Return to God. And I believe He's the only one that can heal the world. It is really a call to admit our shortcomings and to surrender everything to Him. I believe that if you have a peaceful mind, you can do more. You can do better for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones, network of friends, and for the country. I am always here praying for you. I'm always here praying to God that you'll always be safe. In God's mercy, everything will be put accordingly. Amen.